You have to play.
Yeah. Like in 14?
Like, what are you talking about?
I'm opening up 14.
Like, I'm in here. Obviously, you're in here.
A lot of people just have fires out.
Maybe a streamer is showing up there.
I'm pretty sure. What color is it? What do you have for yellow then?
Isn't yellow yelling?
Yeah, yellow should be yelling.
At least default. I don't know. I mean, I could search Reddit or something like that. So if I remember correctly, Asmongold is actually closing in on finishing up most of Heaven's Word content. Yeah. Well, I think he's just simply doing it like a once more run thing. Like the first month was Realm Reborn, second month was Heaven's Word. If he starts next month with
Stormblood.
Stormblood, I think he's hoping to finish up just before the next expansion hits. Because essentially all he's doing is MSQ and then doing the raids, fixed item level, and no echo. I forget what other conditions imply. Let me just check. Like minimum eye level, silence echo. Essentially that, to make it fair. Or at least more akin to what it was back in the day. Okay. Ah. Okay. And at the very least, you could start off the stream by paying your respects to it. Well, you may return back to House 4 times soon enough. So, probably should explain it if it's still on stream. Ah, okay. Well, I didn't know
Why do you
we
think
were
I'm
live.
muted?
Well, it's been sort of a thing that has happened multiple times, like, back in spring when Miura passed, the mangaka Berserk. There was the huge thing of a lot of Death Knights uh, parading around, doing their best Guts impression.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Justinian's
Just to double check.
transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us?
What part of the questline are you in?
You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion, that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes,
And food has been
'tis
finished.
like that Justinian's spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the
It's
armor?
gone.
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's.
Excuse everybody.
None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers. Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah, I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you.
Oh,
He-
I think he's supposed to be a
Your
child.
words have given me
He's
hope
supposed to
where
be a
there was
child
none.
because he's
Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
trying to remember the species. Elvon.
Yeah. Well, there's the confusion of, some of the speakers in Gridania. Because they're technically supposed to look like children, but they're clearly
Alphino is
not.
allowing his feelings for
Yeah.
this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do some.
Meow.
Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Eddie started crazy early because
Oh, well, that would explain why I'm being asked. That would explain why I'm being asked if I'm joining, because it's not 7 yet, and therefore I'm not I'm not late. I'm sorry. When was I advised 6:30? When was I advised that? Are you sure?
At least on weekdays.
Because I seem to recall 7.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration.
I know
of
7:15 on
reconciliation
Saturdays,
twixt
but I seem to
man
recall 7 on
and
weekdays.
dragon.
Well, at
The
least
lingering shade of Nidhogg,
most of us are here.
clad in the flesh of
Let's
the
see.
Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling
Okay.
the blood of his own kind. A timely
Ye-
atrocity to remind the children of
Eventful?
Ishgard that the Dragon
Yes.
Song War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Oh, I was not aware.
yeah, neither was I, and I feel sad now.
Also, there's problems with Steam.
Yeah, well, it looks like I can do game as long as I do Steam in offline mode. I can still play games.
Well,
I'm
since
not sure.
I don't know if it's going to use the Steam servers to authenticate your game for Final Fantasy 14. Like,
My friends, I thank you for coming.
No, I can't.
You have had news of
Yeah,
Nidhogg?
no,
Alas, not.
because that's how it got set up.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to...
A pity.
Sergeant Michael can bring us in on the history
Fear not,
between the Steam
Alphino.
version and
We shall
regular
see the
version of
worm again
Final
soon
Fantasy
enough.
14.
His words at Falcon's
No, I
Nest
can't.
attest to that.
As it
Because
seems to be
he
nonsense.
is
It like to
PlayStation.
come sooner than we would wish.
Yeah, I back in
I assume
2.0,
Ishgard's defense
I did play PC,
With all haste,
but
call
I
on every able-bodied
not
warrior at
not
our
in a
disposal,
long,
from the
long
knights of the
time.
Four Houses to the men and women of
And
the
unfortunately, I see everyone else here has a
North. But I did not
has like a
summon
fire
you to
pit
discuss
emote.
strategy.
I'm just I have ritual prayer, so I'm doing
What
ritual
then would
prayer.
you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now
I don't
that
know where
Nidhogg is
the
possessed of
fire
both of
pit
his
emote
eyes,
comes from, but I do not
no
have it.
mortal force we can muster will repel him. That
You speak of
Admittedly,
House
somebody was
Felga.
giving it away, which tells
I
me
do.
that there's a method to
else could
obtain it
we turn?
easily.
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another.
Are there such
But
things as
convincing the
craftable
reclusive
emotes?
creature to do battle with his own
No,
doomed
but I
brother
feel
will
like
be-
it'd be something that you could buy again and
it
again
will
and
be
again.
no small undertaking.
Yeah, there are certain
yes.
ones you can buy over and over.
Justinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall... Come what may, my friends.
Wait, maybe it's not an emote. Maybe it's a stationary minion.
The acting head of church and state.
Because I just saw someone sit down and activate it, and it looks like a minion summoning.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
Yeah,
My lord,
trial.
we shall pray for your swift return.
No, in this case, he does mean dungeon.
Dungeon.
Yeah, because the very next quest in the series unlocks the next dungeon, which is Sorkai, and then the very next quest after that unlocks the final steps.
Okay. Because the way the story was stating it, it seemed like another trial. Or Kai.
Yeah, Sorkai, it's a trial in the common sense of the word, but not in the game mechanic sense of the word.
Okay. No. It's similar to is it similar to how you ended up having to go through the dungeon first before you got access to the King Thordan trial?
It's yes and no, because it is two separate quests. So you're going to go into Sorkai, you're going to come back, he's going to say, okay, cool, and then he's going to say, okay, now we need to get ready, and then roar.
Okay. And that ends the Dragonsong War part of 3X?
Shortly thereafter. It's not going to be that, it's not going to be as soon as you do it, there's going to be a teeny bit of wrap up, and then we'll be on to the post-Dragonsong War section.
Yeah. Have you not been paying attention to how dragons basically treat their voices?
Basically, Dragonsong in this game is Thuum in Skyrim.
Okay. So, now to... I was testing to see if an online game worked with Steam. I didn't gotcha. Now let's check to see if Final Fantasy works. Okay, so the launcher goes. Okay, launcher allows me to sign in, but does it allow me to get into the game?
Okay, plenty of time. Where? I know I've got the title. There it is.
Oh, also, Michael, I have completed the Puppets Bunker.
Excellent.
And you
You're
know what
ahead of
pissed
me
me
then.
off the most?
Hmm.
I couldn't get any of the minions because my inventory was full. So I couldn't get 2P or 2B.
That is not great.
No. Also, I got a hat. So I'm gonna come right back because I'm gonna clean off my desk because I don't like keeping pre-made meal containers on it because I don't want to stick my hand in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be back after after rinsing it out and getting a drink. So should be fairly shortly.
Yeah. Do you want the right answer?
There is a right answer.
Yeah, you could
I mean,
do
that's
that.
up to you.
I mean, I got the right answer. It's not like this is a Telltale game where they'll remember that.
And I'm back. And I have root beer. So where's everybody meeting up?
Well, I'm probably going to be seeing Eddie soon, since he's already in Zenith. Or coming in. He's going to have a nice long cutscene.
Once everyone's ready, we can just set up the party and go from there. I'm at the vigil right now.
Well, I'm technically good to go. Yeah. The reason why I was worried is, like, I swear they mentioned that the verification servers for the Steam version go through Steam's servers, and given what's currently affected is literally like 90% of their servers, because like when I checked it, it said 77% of users on Steam were not online. Which normally that's sitting about 40%. So, and it's trending on Twitter right now. So it's like, oh. Ew. Well, when somebody can't fucking play CS:GO and get that rainbow knife. Whoops.
Great race, Velga. 'Tis not likely that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words.
Dead.
They concern the future
You
of
already know
man
the
and
answer to
dragon
that.
both.
Greetings, Resvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard.
It's also kind of surreal seeing how many people, well, I guess not that large a percentage, but a lot of people also changed their names or their titles to House Fortam.
Foresaw mine intent.
Oh, hey, the Alliance raids in desperate need of DPS.
I mean, usually.
Also, can I go in his deeps this time, just so I can show off my hat?
Let me think.
Oh, I would have to go as tank.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to go as tank, so that I can continue as healer, or, I mean, that, or Eddie would have to go as healer, and I can go as tank.
Nah, I'll go as tank.
Okay. Also, what do you mean by show off your hat? Your hat, you've been showing off your hat. Surely you
I
have
got
to
a new
replace
hat.
that wonderful hat I gave you.
Yes, I got a new hat. It was the only black mage gear that dropped at
Do
Puppet's
you not
Bunker.
still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Everything else was either striking or maiming. Again.
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
And I can't do tower because it requires item level 495. So I can't finish out the near stuff until...
Well, once you start getting some Pogglethon gear, you that's 505 gear.
Yeah. But I need to get 490 gear first. Which, as of right now,
So
that's...
you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and
Okay,
repent
that
their
person's
sins
name
and
hurts
those who
my soul
perpetuate
a
them.
little bit.
Interesting.
Is it something we can
first
say on stream,
It
or...?
seems to me
Yes.
that you have not, in
Okay.
fact,
Their
lost
first name is
faith in mankind's
Uweonje.
hope. Rather, you weigh our respective
Ugh.
words by how we allow the past to influence our
Oh,
future.
that's hitting me in the pancreas. So much sugar.
Like, with the name like Uweonje, I feel like that the person should be locked up for crimes. Directly into horny jail.
Should we suffer ties of blood
Bonk.
to line our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the Warrior of Light to slay him, an act alike to patricide. That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Oh, goody. Somebody's yelling, "Watch my stream!" And they're from Fairy. What? Why are you? I see you. Get the fuck out of our. Nah. Smack you, ma'am.
What?
Go back to Fairy. There's somebody in Limsa going, "Watch my stream," and their name is Busby Sadler. It's a bunch of dudes. Watch us. Don't watch. Let's see. Yeah. The old 69 Dragoon.
Well, 69.
Clearly, they leveled it up just to do that.
Yes, very clearly so.
Well, I want to say Yoshi P did some decent job at representing Western dragons. Admittedly, there's definitely some Eastern influence in them with the body shape to an extent. Dragon Slayer. Wait, Oh, this is something you'd see in like one of those ancient, like, like in the medians of a Bible that's like highly.
Yeah.
I mean, whichever you want to do. Because if you go heals, then I can go deeps. But if you go deeps, then I can go heals. Alright, well in that case, and we have a Black McGee for one of our deeps. So, given the nature of what we're doing tonight, I'm gonna go floor tank.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's time for the irony. Tanker.
Where did you teleport? Oh.
You know that you realize it's going to teleport you literally right back. Oh, okay.
Googly McGooligans? Okay.
Look, some people aren't very good with names.
Nope, it's too late.
We will never be ready ever again.
This stream will end.
You think you can escape that easily? Alright, so Sorkai, yes?
Yes.
Luke Mage.
Ball drag.
Hmm?
But look at that.
Wait a minute.
Oh, it's a nice hat. Shame about the fact you only have one eye now.
Oh, I can turn that off. But I like it like this. I look like a pirate.
No, you don't.
But yeah, no, I kind of want to get more of this. Like, I actually like the look of the Yorha stuff.
Granted, I'm not one to say much about eyes, though.
Yes, sir.
Considering my glamour.
Look at my hat. I'm gonna have to be grinding for more Yorha stuff.
Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Ah, well, now it's this. Unless...
Oh! So that's what that is.
Huh.
The Enchanted Fan.
Uh-huh.
That's from Final Fantasy V, and I'm just like... I was watching a stream where somebody mentioned, like, oh yeah, they got that one right. And I'm like, where did that show up in 14?
Oh, dang it. I'm gonna lose my buff.
Okay.
Yep. Ah, well.
Sorry about how I was dead.
Alright, now we do it.
Whee! Whoop!
Oh, good zoom type.
That's the noob.
Yeah, sorry.
actually.
Oh. Was I supposed to position this somewhere?
No. I'm trying to save my buff, and it's harder to do at this level because of the fact that I have no leeway. If I lose, oh god, if I lose even a second, I lose the buff. But that's not a you thing. That's definitely a me thing. Although I can do that. No, not we.
Wii U.
I was gonna say I prefer Switch.
We would like to play.
Why are you here?
Why wouldn't he be here?
It's revenge. We killed his.
Okay, since I'm guessing you're saying nothing, there's not much to say.
It's fairly straightforward.
Oh look, what? See, I told you. The music's back.
Oh right, I just realized. Oh wait, no, I don't have that yet. Dang it. Too low level for that. The big thing is that when he starts a channel, we need to get those out of there. We need to knock them out of the circles. That's the big thing.
Oh, otherwise he reses them?
Yeah, otherwise he reses them.
Okay.
Hello. You're going down. Omfriar's dead.
No, he's KO'd.
There.
Yeah, that's how that should work.
Whoop.
And then whoop. No, you didn't kill him. You
smacked his
KO'd him.
palm. He smacked his palm.
Yeah. You smacked his palm, but good. Yep.
You could get away with that if you were Monk Eddie.
As much damage as his palm took, he's gonna need some pomade to get it back to normal. Come on, that one was good.
That one was good.
Promenade? Promenade?
Promenade.
You almost get points for that. Almost. Alright, and the egg. The more we break, the less we have to deal with in this next fight. We only broke one.
I thought we broke
Let me
two.
just make sure that they're all on me.
Oh, there were 4 eggs and there's 3 chocolates.
I counted 5.
Oh, I only counted 4. Okay, well then that was a failure to math on my part.
I mean, we still kind of didn't kill all the eggs.
Well, yeah, but it's not possible to kill all of the eggs unless you're level 80.
And doing this on sync is
Doing this unsynced would be a cakewalk, but it's also not what we're doing with this stream.
no.
God, imagine if we were to do final steps unsynced.
Good God.
Mimic.
No.
Ah, I got
Mimics are rarely blue. I won't say never because I don't remember that for a fact they're never, but rarely will go in. Is this which one I think it is? Okay, pause. This one is a royal pain in the ass. So randomly he's going to target random people. Unless he's rushing, stay in the center of the lane. If he rushes you, move to one of the sides. Now these side pieces will break, and underneath them will be electric death zones. If he's rushing, make sure you're not lined up with one of the electric death zones. Line up with one of the few remaining pieces that are good.
Okay.
And then yeah, at random points, he will disappear, and he'll do like an AOE at one of the two ends. Whichever one it's coming from, go to the opposite end, and then get to the safe area on the side.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
All right.
All right. So if you want him to fly up, where's he land? Okay, he's landing on this side, and then side.
Oh,
and now he's over here.
Messed up.
All right, and definitely stay off the sides, especially right there.
Heals?
Damn it, not quite enough. Sorry, I almost got it. Oh, this is giving me a problem. Okay.
Everybody up here.
Ah, shit. I did not survive that. Alright, we got him. We got him. Just hurry up and kill him. There's a reason I limit broke. Oh, okay. Eddie,
Okay,
you're gonna have to release and rejoin us.
Because you're the healer.
Yep, you are the only certified reser. Yeah, you see why I wanted to pause and talk about that one. This one gets real nasty real fast.
Well, it's not so bad for the tank, I think, but
Yeah, it's more for the DPS and healer.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh god, not this fight. I had a hard time.
Hey, we managed though. We pulled it off.
Yeah. We
Was
managed
it the
to
cleanest
worse.
thing in the history of the universe? No, God no. But we pulled it off. Surprising. How much quests is this level? I thought I already had quests. Just griping that one of my abilities isn't available at 60.
oh.
That might be accurate, I don't know. Yeah, Sonic Thrust is 62. Damn. And then Dragon Sight is 66, which is why I can't do my Eye of the Dragon technique.
Okay, why is this one not looking at me?
That's weird. That was a blue zone. Why would it be a blue zone for an attack AoE? We move on.
Blizzard Dragon.
This dragon is super painful.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was trying to lead you guys the correct way.
No, it looked like the natural way forward.
I kinda agree. I was like, is it this way?
Alright, and here comes boss room time.
For a moment there, I thought you said bathroom time. Like,
That too, because we're just gonna... It's true, because we're just gonna shit all over Hooray Spaga.
Anything special about this fight?
Yes. Everything special about this fight.
Don't die.
Well, that too.
Oh,
Okay, so as you can see, welcome to the grid.
Yeah.
At various points during the fight,
Okay,
let's see. He has AoEs that are unavoidable if you stay on the same platform, so you'll want to jump. He has ice ads that you'll want to destroy. He'll have dragon head ads that you'll want to jump to a different platform to get out of its line. And he will also have an attack that will attack a column and not only damage the column, but destroy the platforms in that column.
Do they regenerate?
No.
Okay, so...
So we are on a bit of a timer as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is not so much tankable as, evading.
I mean, you are still going to be tanking,
Well, yeah,
but the rest of us are going to be hopping around doing whatever the fuck we can.
Okay.
I'm probably going to be with you because obviously I'm melee range.
Yeah, but I'm guessing we put just as much.
Sorry, I lost you part of that.
Yeah, but did see a small disconnect. But it means that we're just going to be having the dancer as well occasionally.
Yeah, everyone's going to be dancing.
Okay.
Like I am right now.
Started.
No, not like you are right now.
Time to deal with the square wiggly. That's time to get...
That's time to get off the platform. I guess it's not as bad as I thought it was. And we got an ice cube over here. Oh shit!
Oh!
Off of the row! Off of the row!
Moving. Come on. Come over here.
I'll get that holy spray.
Yeah.
Holy spray. I'm not seeing any dragon heads yet, thankfully.
I'm in storm.
Yeah.
Getting off this one.
Another damage storm.
Hello.
Ooh, getting off of here.
On this side.
Getting rid of the holy sprite.
Come on. Come on, big boy.
Ow.
Well, I wish I could type back to my free company for this one. Someone I've heard my free company just said, I wish I could dual wheel attached to this warrior. And my instinct is to say, oh, hey, congratulations, you can if you play 11.
That's dragon head, isn't it?
That is a dragon head. And I do not want to do... Oh, get away from the ice. Sorry, I said the wrong thing earlier, and I apologize. The ices are to be avoided. It's the sprites that are to be killed. Alright, let's pop one of these.
Should I...
Good guy.
Let's see, should I pop... Or did you pop it, or did I,
I popped LB2.
Yeah.
Damn it, I was hoping to do it. Damn.
Nope. There's a reason I went melee, and that... No, mine's more powerful for single target. You can shut your mouth on that one.
Yeah, but when would you use the multi-target one?
It actually does have uses. Like, if you're fighting... I've seen people use it for, like, large pulls. Like, literally pull the entire first wing and then pop it.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound something you would use often in a boss fight.
That is true. That is very true. In boss fights, it's less common to use that one or to use the line shot, but people definitely use it.
I would think there would be occasions for use of it, just simply because they would have designed a fight or two around it.
You would think so.
You would believe so. So I'm guessing
You would
it is,
unfortunately be wrong to believe so, but you would believe so.
Okay, so we've then got the trial, correct?
Yepers.
Which I think that's just like 2 quest markers, and then we're there.
Well, literally, the very next quest is the trial, and then there's 2 quest markers separating us from the end of the Dragon Song War.
Nice.
I am going to take a quick bio break, and I will return in a moment.
I'll go do Puppet's bunker.
The trial is ended as well, then.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfolnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
And back.
Nice.
TY. So now I have a debate. Do I want to switch? Do I want to stay Dragoon so that I'm facing Nidhogg as a Dragoon, as Yoshi P intended? Or do I switch to a healer to make sure that we get in as fast as possible?
Dragoon.
Yeah, so do I.
Well, I'm guessing the next fight is Nidhogg. Or
It
Yes.
is. He just said it, actually.
Yeah, we unlocked hard mode Nidhogg, or you're currently unlocking rather. Or we could call it Nidhogg Azure Dragoon Edition.
Nidhogg 2 Turbo Edition.
Well, yes, definitely Nidhogg 2, considering now he has 2 eyes.
But what about the Turbo Edition?
Well, none of us are going machinists, so it's not like we can shove a rocket up his ass. What's that?
Our negotiations proved rather
Yeah.
more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
Oh, speaking of something, I saw a meme earlier today
I would never have
that I think all of us can get behind.
'Twas your stalwart heroism that
Eddie
moved the
would know
heart of the
about
great
this,
worm
but
at
I
the
think
last.
Michael at least
Any
knows of the
gratitude
meme.
I can offer
It's
is but
Grunkle's
poor
stand
reward
with
for
the
your
I've
continued
collected
service to
them all,
Bishbard.
and instead of the books, it has gun tank, gun heal,
Seem our final
and
reckoning
gun
with the
deep.
dread worm is at hand.
Well,
I
in
only
fairness,
wish we had
Grunkle
some
Sand
inkling
can't
as to when he
possibly have
means to
collected them
strike.
all then, because Gun Heal doesn't exist for another couple months.
Yeah, I know, but it still kind of was like, aw, sweet.
Oh gods.
It's a bit early, but I'm pretty sure they got that out so that, like, when it finally drops, people will start using it.
Oh, I already know people who are like, I want to be like 100% machine build. They level up high enough to get to Heaven's Ward so they could unlock Machinist, and then they kept leveling so they could unlock Gunbreaker, and they're gonna main machine classes. They're gonna main Gunbreaker, Machinist, Sage.
Yeah. Considering that Wally was going to try and do, like, at least role play a bit, is the fact that all machines.
Oh no, that's right. It was Wally that was saying that. Never mind.
Yeah. Admittedly, we're not sure how the Rayliths, are they Rayliths? The weapon for Sage.
I'm just gonna keep calling them pylons. I thought you were gonna just keep calling them breadsticks.
I'm gonna call them fin funnels. and only
But
one
yeah.
other person would know that.
Which is why I'm immediately changing the topic. So, anyways.
Yeah.
But no, what was I gonna say? Oh, weird trends just kind of pop up as you're playing. So even if you don't intend to end up being just a gun classes only, you could still end up doing that, maining only gun classes by accident.
Yeah.
I mean, my alt to this day is still I call him my American. Because his three mains are red mage, white mage, and blue mage. Those are his first three classes to 70.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's American mage.
I'm sitting there going like, I needed to do a physical close range deeps, and the only one that's currently popping up on my radar is the one that I sit there go like, oh god, am I just gonna be doing all the edgy jobs now?
Oh, cause Reaper.
Reaper. Cause Black Mage. Oh, if you fuck this up, you'll turn into a demon. Okay.
Black mage. There's Black Mage. There's Dark Knight, and there's Reaper. So yeah, you can have a pretty good edgy boy grouping. Because yeah, there's turn into a demon. There's turn into a demon. There's give into your inner demons, and then I guess also give into your inner demons.
But you're a farm boy.
But you're a farm boy.
Yeah.
The only thing we're missing is an edgy healer, which I don't think there's ever going to be.
Yeah, WoW did that with Shadow Priest, and let's leave that in WoW. Well, in City of Heroes, you could be a Dark Defender, which was actually kind of cool because it was all about stealing health from your enemies to give to your allies.
We must hold.
So, Eddie, you're gonna still stick with heals? Considering that this will be an 8-man, so you don't have to be the you don't have to be the main healer. You can be
it's giving it 2-2-4.
Oh, take flames straight on.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
There we go. And since we're going in against Nidhogg, I had to set my title appropriately. Title, the Azure Dragoon.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Actually, now that I think about it, what were the other dragons?
Well, there's one he hasn't got yet, and that's the one you get for defeating Nidhogg.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do that one.
Yeah, no, I thought about it. It's like, no.
No, I was saying Dragoon titles specifically.
Dragoon. Okay.
Yeah. Not the fourth one, because the fourth one's kind of meh. Sure. You know what? Instead of being the Azure Dragoon, I'll be the Blood Dragoon.
I'm gonna do one that it's the only one I have from it. I feel bad because I'd like to finish it out, but nah, it's never gonna happen. Uh, I'm just wondering how the number crunch is gonna work.
Well, we will find out for damn sure pretty soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Never mind. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm doing one of my custom delivery titles.
Oh god.
A dragon's best friend.
uh.
Yes.
Oh, there goes the tower.
Yeah, it's okay. These things happen.
Great. All I can think of now is inside of you there are two dragons fighting. That's pretty rad, bro.
Sort of hypocritical of you.
I think that's the point.
It's supposed to look painful?
Yes.
I mean, probably.
Okay. So should I just say as tank?
If you're comfortable with doing so, it'll make life easier.
Okay. Dragons are clearly superior at the sleight of hand trick.
They're dragons. They have their secrets.
Okay, then keep your secrets.
Oh, neat. I didn't realize I got the Reisfelder card.
Nice.
Nice. I didn't, but that's okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what
I
was
think
that?
he's unlocked it.
All right. All right, and let me go ahead and clear Sorkai from the list.
No, I found it
And
really
we will do-
hypocritical that he complains about giving the dragon's eyes to a mortal to help him when, you know, he's currently possessing a mortal.
Yep. This is also true. And away we go. So this is really just a practicum of avoid the everything.
The dance battle.
Yep. We are going to dance the magic dance.
In other words, make sure the dragon is not facing the right way, but the wrong way.
Well, let's see who's going to main tank, but...
Well, it depends on what they're also viewing the cutscene.
Oh, good. We have two dark nerds.
Yep. And the other healer is a Whit McGee.
And they're all...
And we have two Glyph McGees.
Oh, goody. This is going to end fast.
And a Red McGee. I'm the only physical DPS.
Okay.
And...
Well, I don't see it, so I'm going to do it.
Alright, congratulations, you're main tank. Zoom all the way out.
Hey.
Alright, kill the... Oh shit, wrong direction.
Damn it.
Okay. Down.
Activate my boss. Alright, kill the ads.
I'm gonna try to get two of them.
No, okay. I was gonna tank this one in that corner.
Okay.
Make use of the fact that I'm a third tank, but you already grabbed it, so I can't now.
Well, I tried to grab it, but it ignored me.
No, you got it. You got it very, very
No, it
clearly.
didn't.
That says you're tanking it.
That hurt.
Alright. Mine's down. Switching to the Brubby Axe, so we down that real quick. Alright, and on to the Shadow Dragon. Save the copy for last. Alright. Oh no, gather up from now. Your time will come in a second. He's got to do his ult. Okay. Take that. Oh, he's going to do off.
Hey, that was a tank buster. Popped.
Ooh. Ah, god damn it, I accidentally got in his face.
Okay, both of us are.
Spread him.
Okay. Over here.
Oh. That's a dead Baron.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off tank sense because the other guy has aggro.
Okay. Please get out of that. Oh shit, I don't want to be in
Any
that.
place to put these things that it doesn't cause problems?
All the way on the edge, as far as you can take it.
Because I tried to put it in the corner because I thought that would work.
Yeah, corner would work too. Really just, you want it away from everything. And this battle's gone on long enough. I got a second Lidney off. Yeah, that's 2 bars.
Ah.
Oh, that's fun. Might be for those. Oh, he's glowing red. Stacking the circle, stacking the circle, stacking the circle, stacking the circle. Not everyone's doing it. That's gonna. Oh, stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked. That's Oxmorn. Oxmorn is that. You risk losing people if you don't stay stacked. There we go. In the cinder. Possibly sit in the black? I'm not sure. Leave it to the Dragoon to kill the dragon.
You did do it right.
Shush you.
You can have it, Black Mage. You're okay. Bad. Go wash your armor. No calm.
No calm.
I tried to give somebody a commendation.
I gave mine to the Whitmiggy.
I gave mine to the Blake.
Yay!
Yeah, well, at least one of us got one.
I didn't get
Alright, so with that, you are now just only cutscenes and walking around to get you to the end of Dragon Song War. Yeah, we got a little bit to go before you're ready for Zulfatol.
Oh, in the meantime, I'm gonna go do an alliance raid.
Yeah, you should have time for that.
I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by
And now all of them want healers. Fuck.
That's what you get when you let your heart win.
Current elapsed time, 6 minutes. Let's see what I get.
This is not your handworm.
Thou wilt obey.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior
Oh.
of Light. Finish me now.
Okay.
While I have the beast subdued.
3, 6. Ah, one last deeps. And it's not me.
You waste your time. Kill me. It is the only way.
And
Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty.
oh,
No!
oh,
You
goody.
can't die like this! I won't let you!
It's monastery.
Yay! Orbon Monastery, huh? You have fun with that one, sir.
Let's see. We have. Oh, good. 2 of the deeps just dumped.
Well, yeah, it's Orbon Monastery. What did you fucking expect?
Oh god, Alliance B just lost 3 deeps.
Nobody wants to go to Orbon.
Oh boy. Oh, we got 2 more.
I think it's a dragon ghost.
And nobody was doing the mechanics right, so everybody got doomed.
Yay. So, what I'm going to call this is I'm going to call this karma for running off on us.
The eyes! Cast them into
You
the
decided to
abyss!
drop the party and go do your own thing, and now you suffer.
I am suffering. That's correct, because I was hoping for Puppet's Bunker, but
I mean, the only thing I could...
Supposedly that's explained somewhere in the lore. Because... Maybe? Considering
Maybe.
that's how this war started out.
the Forbidden Jawbreaker. The 2 of them.
The logic here is that, in theory, throwing them into the Sea of Clouds should render them pretty much lost
as
forever
steady on
to
my
man and
ill-fated
dragon,
friend.
both.
Lucia,
That's the
summon
working
healers.
theory.
I want them ready to receive him.
Though, who knows? Maybe the Asians
At
have them
once,
now.
Lord Commander.
It would be
No.
nice. It would be nice for the Ascians to have the Forbidden Jawbreakers.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
Oh no, not a battlefield healer. The long, drawn-out. I'm going to be off-screen in a hospital
Wait,
bed for a
don't you
month
want
and a
your eye
half
back?
healer.
You have my gratitude, Resvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it would have been cool if we had like a I think if this had been a later expansion.
Wait, what?
No way. That
That's...
is hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna
I'm
come
sorry,
back
go ahead.
in the middle of the same cutscene, or at the beginning of the
Start it over
cutscene.
again. Well, Reisfelger didn't get his eye back, so I'm confused.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't. At some point, I feel like it is explained at some point that you do give the eye back. I'm stunned as you though that it's not happening now because I honestly thought it was now.
Ow.
Yeah, it now says your return to the party on my screen. I think you were pretty much at the end of the cutscene, anyways.
yeah, he sounded like he was mostly there, so. And if you really want to watch it again, go to your inn and consult the diary.
Yeah. But yeah, it's essentially just okay. Now that we decided to yeet the ineffable jawbreakers, we're now going to bring Astidian back to town to get patched up by the Chirurgeons. I'm not going to answer that question.
I would think that his loyalty would lie with Ishgard.
Well.
Yeah.
The heroes of the hour return.
Well, of course, you went back to Forton Manor. Of course he's going to be there.
It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the...
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had Chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are well.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphinaud has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, warrior of light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Ah, fuck. I forgot to do that.
Milk of the poppy, perhaps?
Cutscene time. Well, we got the warning. Multiple cutscenes will play in succession. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Estinian!
Cease your mewling, boy.
Ah.
It grates my ears.
Yes, let's check in with you. How's the
Forgive
monastery
me.
going?
When I saw you awaken, I could not...
We're doing...
It was such a relief.
Blah.
We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Astinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything.
Oh, good.
Or dead.
Nobody's trying to separate the Sword Knights.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light.
Oh,
Right
good.
now,
Holy
you
Blade,
managed to
100%.
persuade
We're fucked.
Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall, I cannot imagine.
Cool, cool.
Glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart.
And I gotta figure out. I never did turn in the scale powders from last time we were live, and I had enough to level to make another 485 weapon, and now I've got enough for another one too.
Okay.
Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart.
Oh boy.
There I saw the dark reflection
I get
of the
teleported.
hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
Somebody let one through.
Though his shade is banished,
You know, like you do.
spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
Ow!
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Maybe I should power up the spear. I got the spear, and then someone right next to me came by with the recollection spear, and it is really pretty when powered up to recollection. But for that, I think we need memories, which...
yeah.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
And then...
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the steps
I
of
haven't
faith,
figured out what I
Sir
want to do
Emmerich
for the other
called an
one.
assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of
Yeah, I probably should.
"'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Okay, now Price Volgar has his eye back.
Mm-hmm.
The governance of Ishgard would
That's
now
what I mean
be
by
placed in the
it
hands
kind
of
of
the
shows that it
lowborn
happens, but doesn't
alike,
explain it happening.
their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law
Interesting
without
choice.
incident. His duty done, Emmerich de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords. Though he strove at
Okay,
first
that's
to
done.
refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Yeah, no, I think I might actually be right. Like, I've said this jokingly, but I might actually have every, I might actually have every single, resistance weapon by the time Endwalker comes out. Because I'm down to 5 to go.
Oh boy.
I already have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Prominent
11,
among the many honored
12.
guests at Sir
Yeah,
Emmerich's investiture
I have
were
12
the ambassadors of
resistance
Dragonkind,
weapons.
a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
It's just that's not okay. It's really not okay.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
No, what would be really bad is if you get all resistance weapons to max.
There's no way in hell I'm doing that. Because, yes, it's definitely possible, but that requires a level of grinding that I'm not okay with. And would mean abandoning my alt.
Yeah.
Thus were the notes of the Dragon Song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
He
Power
doesn't
of Dragon
actually.
Song.
There's 3 on one side and 2 on the other. No. He only got length of it. I mean, regeneration wouldn't be necessarily out of these dragons' power creep, but I don't think they would regenerate that fast.
Yeah, it's mentioned elsewhere that they definitely do have the ability to regenerate from anything that is not a fatal wound, but the amount of regeneration required, we're talking, for them it's not that much time, but that's because of their time frame. For us, it would be the equivalent of like 100 years or more for some injuries.
Lore the Horde. we talking about the Rogadin with the twisted smile?
Oop. I got doomed.
You mean old plot thread comes back?
Oh. Nope, nope, nope. Don't do that.
You know what? Yes, I am going to change that glamour. Asher, I changed my Black Mage glamour.
Oh boy. To what?
Uh, the outfit is the same, but I glamored a new weapon in. Something I haven't worn in a long time. My Tina rod.
Oh boy. Well,
I mean, I've got Kina weaponry. I should use it as glamours, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm at the final boss of the monastery.
You're almost there with much at stake. But now the ground begins to quake.
We're still waiting on people because there's a few people in cutscene land.
I mean, that does explain why you've been having so much issue.
Yeah. Well,
I'm wondering if I should actually change my caster glamour. I've been using the same one for a while. Maybe it's time for an update.
I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Contemplate the meaning of 3 cups.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Oh god. Ow.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
No, this is so wrong. I shouldn't do this.
Long and arduous, aye. Not unlike the journey that Ishgard has at last embarked upon, thanks to the efforts of you and yours. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know... I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm.
No, this is cursed. I'm not doing that.
Who are we to balk at the challenges ahead?
But I'm going to describe it so that Asher can get the visual. Asher.
What? I just died.
Okay, perfect. Then you have time to listen.
Has been debated at length in
I just got revived.
Of late.
Oh, so you don't have time to listen.
Maintaining stability
Not
during
exactly.
this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
She weaves foul magics.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges
No,
your
it just
order
says
this
she
offer of
weaves foul
patronage.
magics.
For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
No. They're waterfowl magics. It summons ducks and geese to do her dark bidding. Yep.
May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled...
It makes you nervous about
to
people
ask,
drinking?
why
Not
are
as a
3
scion,
cups?
I mean, but... What do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray...
Well, yeah, of course not. You're a good guy. If you were a semi-evil warlord, you'd be hanging out with the Garleans.
An urgent message for the Warrior
Yeah,
of
they
Light.
would totally
I was instructed to deliver
for
it
you
without
conquering
delay.
half of the Eorzea for yourself.
Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances.
No, they'd let him
Respectfully,
they'd let
they
him
have
conquer
requested the Warrior of
Eorzea
Light-
and then go, okay, so this is actually Garlean territory, but you can
must
totally
go
be
to
our
them, my friend.
viceroy.
And I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Ow.
Is that... Alize, Alphinaud's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
No.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelves Wood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape
I fucked up
that
on
I
this one.
realized it was poisoned.
Oof.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect.
Okay, be right back.
But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous.
Alright, ready to hear about the cursed imagery?
Curse damage, sure.
So,
for all our differences,
obviously on my character, so Male Mikode, Wild Rose Kuras,
she is my sister.
number 2B leggings and boots.
To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods.
Take heart, Master Alphinaud. She...
The visual is exactly what it sounds
Apprise
like.
Captain Whitecape of the situation and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Actually, I wonder, can I make this worse?
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
Oh god, yes I can. Switch the top piece for Lightsteel Gelleroo. And then dye the leggings metallic silver.
The Warriors of Darkness are
Chainmail
in league with
bikini.
the Ascients.
Oh boy, everybody
Slaughtering
else
the
got
Pines
higher
is but
numbers
the
than
first
me.
step in their plan.
And I got like 92 and 95, and then there were a couple on a few of them, and then somebody got like 99 on a few. So I didn't get the card, I didn't get the wind-up Ramza.
But you did manage to escape with some of your sanity intact.
You must.
And honestly, isn't that the best part of the day?
The best reward.
Yep.
I should have just done
I shall inform the others at
Puppet's
once.
Bunker.
Probably. But hey, you also got some tomes for that.
Master Thancred.
569. I think that's good enough for an accessory?
Your knowledge of her
569 is good enough for any slot. I think that might...
That's allegory, though. That's not revelation.
Okay. I stand by what I said before.
Okay. Let's see what I can grab. You more.
Sounds good.
Alright. I go find a better piece of gear. Tombstone exchange. Once they load in. Oh, hey, I found great googly moogly.
Did you?
Yeah. He's currently AFK. Tombstone exchange. Ooh. The Hadacasting is actually better than the Crystarium half mask. I can't get the chest piece, sad to say. I can get, and I can't get the pants, so boots time.
Boots and cats?
Boots and cats.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yes, I will take the boots. I see you're here, sir.
Do you?
Yes.
So what do you think of my updated glamour, the real one?
Doesn't look too bad.
Oh, and then my updated, my new spear.
Razak. Purple.
Purple.
Yep, I got mine. And with those boots, I'm now 476. Oh, somebody just PM'd me. It's like, you're invited to our 3 million raffle giveaway starting in 15 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that.
So how do we want to configure this party?
I mean, we need to be 1-1-2, obviously.
I will do tank.
Okay.
And I can be healer or deeps, whatever's needed. Okay, then I will be healing us.
But yeah, Great Googly Moogly is over there.
That's nice. I'm getting the fuck out of this zone.
Yeah. Zelfatol.
Or nearly so, at least. Because are we all ready?
Yep.
Or are we still working on? Oh, we are still all ready? Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
become ready, yes.
As a friend? As a lone enemy?
There we go.
Try not to get smashed. I hear some rapid clicking. No.
Toad! Toad, no!
Netta, that's a bad town. Okay, so the trick with this one is it'll summon ads and also like drift out of reach, quote unquote. Like you'll become invulnerable by going too high up. You have to kill the ad, and you have to try and kill the ad under, or kind of line up underneath him, so that you can get knocked up into him to knock him back down.
Okay.
Aside from that, normal avoid everything rules apply. Alright, it's going up.
Okay.
There we go, that's what we want.
Get him over here.
Sure, don't move. That did not work the way I was hoping it would. Damn it.
Wow. Hot blast.
There we go. That's how we want it to work.
She likes it.
Alright, and then kill the air stones to break his invuln now.
Oh! No! Why can't you
What?
give it to me? Why? Why can't they give it to me?
What?
What?
Boots of casting.
Oh. I mean, you can get boots of casting, they're just way too low level for you and not really helpful. Okay, so for this fight, any fights in an arena like this, all this little cheese grate floor is going to turn into spikes. So as Eddie just learned, don't stand in the spikes. It did briefly, but it put a status on you that would have caused you to take damage, but you moved off before you actually did. Yeah, you had a vulnerability debuff and a stab wound debuff.
You had ouchies. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just trying to remember, is there stuff on the sides?
No, it's just straight up. I kind of did a little searchy search, and I'm like, nope, nothing that I can see. There is a chest up here, but that's okay. We can get that in a sec. Oh no, okay, yeah, we just go forward.
Keep going forward. Oh yeah, because key.
Through the imposing gate.
There's your call.
Oh yay, I need those so bad.
Oh, goody. Goody goody go boos.
More cheese grater floor. Ooh, yay. Like, I don't want to jinx it, but it's just bugging me that this feels so easy compared to everything else that I keep checking to make sure that we're not I didn't accidentally desync.
Okay, I'm guessing the mechanic here is that it uses the fan to throw us into the off.
And look,
Correct.
cheese grater floor.
Cheese grater floor all the way around. Notice that there are 4 little barricade safeties. So when he does the thermal low, I think it's thermal high and thermal low. One of them knocks everyone back, so you want to make sure you've got your ass facing one of the 4 barricades.
Okay.
Other than that, the normal avoid everything applies. And I want to be on a separate barricade from everyone else, just in case. Oh no, it's on high.
Oops. Barely.
On low is the frontal cone. On high is the everybody. And if I remember right, he does start dropping AoE. Oh, make sure those are away from everything.
What?
That right there that you just dropped in the middle of the platform, yes. And Swift Feather makes it so he does stuff faster.
Eddie? Okay, everybody, get to...
Like I said, just keep your ass facing a platform at all times and you're safe. Of course, you know, it's also done, so.
It's not the final boss, so it's a bit easier than most.
Yeah.
Gunburger.
And I feel like this is, the final boss is a breeze. I'm trying to remember his specific mechanic. Hopefully I should remember when we get there. This next section coming up, there are balloons which need to die ASAP because they're going to keep spawning ads until they die. Like that one right there. Literally right there. Excellent. Well handled. Whoop. Nothing over there. Okay, so we need the coffer, and then we're gonna start zip lining.
We go in?
Yep.
Oh. Neat.
Isn't it fun and quirky? I don't know if it's the best quirk. I mean, we are talking about a universe in which All for One exists, or One for All, rather. I still say them backwards.
There's the balloon.
There's the balloon.
Yep, and I'm on my way over to help with it. It'll come back in a second. It's just picking up more people to drop off.
No.
Which everyone that it picked up just died as a result. And there's a second balloon.
Oh, hey.
Hit the shit button.
Some big jump first.
Oh, damn it. Here's some. Another copper, I presume? Yes, no? No, no. Okay. And whee! And here comes boss room, right on the other side of these guys. Oh, right. I remember this boss now. Yeah. So, occasionally throughout the fight, most of the fight is pretty straightforward, but occasionally throughout the fight, Garuda, you're going to get peeks in of a pseudo-Garuda fight. So just be very wary of avoiding the everything. Because there will be a lot of everything.
Dance boys!
Yep. This isn't just DDR, this is DDR on expert. This...
Wow,
okay.
swole.
Swole.
Oh yes, also Ixal but swole. He's got about 3 C's in each thigh. Thick thighs save lives. Ironically, he's designed less like an Ixal and more like the Garudas from 11. Or not Garudas, Yagudos from 11. Just keep those off of everyone, don't stack them. Everyone's going to take a little bit of damage, but if they were stacked, that becomes a lot of bit of damage. Oh, stack. Stack.
Hey.
Eddie, that was mean of you. You didn't stack for the obvious stack marker? Alright, here comes a Garuda move.
Okay, so avoid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your best.
See what I mean? Dance carefully, my friends. Have a summoner duel. You have Garuda Eggy out. Yeah. Let me go ahead and refresh this one. Back. And that becomes almost nothing. Ooh, unstacked for that. Oh. We're gonna get another of those Garuda moves. So be ready for it. Similar mechanics if I recall correctly.
Hey. Yeesh.
Like I said, similar. Oh, the Reckoning comes, huh?
Limit guard?
Oh, sorry.
Or not?
Nope. That's okay, I'll limit break.
Money.
Yes, indeed. Also pose. As I inch closer to my 13th resistance weapon.
So close.
Alright, so we successfully thwarted the Warriors of Darkness, forcing them to summon Garuda.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Or at least properly summon Garuda. We got a little mini summon of her.
What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
Well, I mean, keep in mind that a full party is 8 people, so they're still not breaking any rules.
Wait, I know you.
I got 2 crack
Still
clusters.
walking, I see. I could have sworn
Eh,
my aim was
I
true.
mean, it could be worse.
Where did I stash these? Okay, they're stashed
What is
there.
your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations.
Oh, look,
By
the
the look of
Alliance raids
things,
are
the ritual
back
was proceeding as planned.
to Deeps.
We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who
Lols.
erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Asians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the
So
heroes
next
blessed
up
with
in
our
row
light.
is a trial.
But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Asians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source. For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes.
Nah.
Accurate. Yeah, no, this is definitely extremely early foreshadowing for what we were going to see in Shadowbringers.
Damn it, Michael, you ruined it.
Well,
I was gonna
Yeah,
get
I'm
this.
sorry. It was pretty obvious given what he already knew.
If there is aught you would
Yeah.
say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
I mean, right down to the fact, the name of the quest, Shadows of the First. Shadowbringers is in the Shard of the First. I would disagree. I think you should reach the next trial before the end of the night. It's only a couple quests up.
It's not nearly as far apart as Dragon Song of War.
I mean, there is definitely some gaps in there, but the next dungeon, or the next event that we all do together, is only 3 quests up from Shadows of the First. Okay, well, yeah, definitely take my word for it, because I'm looking at the list in-game, and I promise you that 3 quests up is the Beast of Morden at the Heart of the Mountain. There is a trial associated with that. Maybe because it's not actually new content.
Alize, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the Beast Tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alize and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the Beast Tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then.
Meow.
Given his dedication to the
Wonder
study
if
of
it's not
primal
bad.
beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother.
And
before
back.
you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alize, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Mare?
Mare.
Mare. Yeah, but that you did briefly unlock and therefore are have a passing awareness of.
Yep, which means now you can try and do stuff that's a bit more
grindy but fast tracky.
yeah, for gatherers and crafters. Just be warned, you actually do have to have access to certain areas in order to get the higher level stuff, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good up to actually 80.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this kobold?
I mean, the challenge is, I would answer you, but the challenge is that I don't know which of the talk to hims you're on.
The first one when you're in Camp Overlook.
Okay. I feel like it was over here. Under here, I feel like it was. Am I right? Okay.
I see it. It's on this plane. Oh, there he is.
Go gravel column.
Now it's probably moved over there. Because now it's pursue it.
Tommy Hawk. God. Haha! I got a 10,000 GP. Mini cacpot.
Nice. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Horrible name.
The fanciest of hats.
They're not cats, Eddie. They're actually a little bit more like rats.
Yeah,
And not
that's
in a
actually
secret way. I'd have to put the Keekrins as closer to mice, whereas the kobolds are closer to rats. And I just noticed what time it is. It's 9:37.
Yep, we're gonna just make it in time. We'll make it in time.
Make it to the primal or through the primal?
To and through. I mean, like I said, it's old content. It's not like we're fighting something on level. We're literally fighting naval hard mode.
Good God.
Albeit with a small twist, but that twist is purely flavor.
Flavor Flav. And somebody was giving away gravel golems in the gold saucer. Probably because they got a ton of the stones and thinking that you could mess up the recipe on it. And you really can't.
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
but it's pretty damn hard to do.
Yeah. Admittedly, the one downside right now is that, well, I did get some points for doing the Alliance raid. Ugh. On it being Orban Monastery.
Wait, we just fight regular Titan?
Sort of. Regular Titan, as in Titan hard mode, but the difference is purely text-based.
Okay, how are we
and
configured?
replace what you just saw in your quest.
David, are you tanking?
I'll tank. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay. Swapped over.
Alright, so once Eddie's done with his cutscene, A primal summoned out of grief. Yep.
Yay, we summoned Titan! Squoosh.
And in fairness, it was less a squoosh and more a yeet, but still.
Is this the first time we see him using his Onyx bunkle?
No.
Might be.
The carbuncle is typical carbuncle.
It looked black to me.
No. Anyway, you done watching the cutscene?
Alright. Naval Heart, everyone's ready?
Yep.
Alright, away we go.
Oh. Well, hopefully it goes fast since we're half the party.
Alright.
From your mouth to the 12's ears.
And of course, waiting on the last deeps.
Always waiting on the last deeps. Watch, plot twist, it's Eddie in this case.
Is this just regular Titan?
Hard mode Titan.
Oh boy, let's see.
But like I said, there's going to be a twist in that the text for this one, when he normally does his battle cry, it's going to say something different for the two of you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm off tank.
I am main heal. You see what I mean? About something different? Alright, Heart's time.
Getting locked up.
Copy that. I don't know if I got your gal or the other one, but...
I only saw one.
That's right, no, it is only one this time. I forgot. We're hard mode, it's only one.
I stood someplace wrong.
Yeah, I see that. I'm working on it. But I also need to get this guy.
The tank died?
Oh shit, and a tank died. There's a lot of death.
Okay, going over jail.
Whoop.
Oops.
No. It ended up breaking technically right after the death, or whatever I'm trying to say. It didn't end up knocking the jailed person off. Is what I'm trying to say. And then a limit break would be really cool.
Okay.
And I got one.
Oh, I got one. That's nice.
I get one? I don't think I did. Nope. Okay, so
I am free to go.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be the last content that requires all of us for the night.
Now, tomorrow I will probably be attempting puppets bunker, as well as just grinding out a few things. Okay. And let's check to see if Steam is still having problems. Steam still have problems.
Fair enough.
How are we
All
gonna
right,
be
so I
continuing
don't know
for-
how far you're planning on grinding story tonight. Okay.
No.
So next week we'll probably get to the last dungeon next week. Because there's only one dungeon left. Oh, if we make it to that dungeon around 9 o'clock or earlier, yes, because there is definitely a good bit of story content after the dungeon still. So it's possible, but worst case scenario, either maybe Saturday next week or the Monday following, we'll complete 3.x and start into 4.0. Yep. And fair enough. I'm gonna go ahead and drop for the night. Have a good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity, and my travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve, and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided. Gods! They must have been at each other's throats from dawn till dusk. I dare say you managed to keep the peace, though. Merely being in the presence of the Warrior of Light is surely enough to shame anyone into behaving. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on. For the sake of those.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this.